Guys, the LMT is about to get a Vitavon transmission case right here. We're going to get this installed and take it for a drive. It's been a while since I've driven this thing. The time is now. Take a look. Before I dig into the LMT, transmission cases right here. Yep, got several different colors. My first thought was to do the silver, just because everything else, but I'm like, I want to mess with some color this time. And green is obviously for Gravedigger, so that just doesn't quite work out for us there. So we're going to mess with the blue. All right, let's get this thing opened up. With the transmission apart, you can see everything right here. Although I haven't seen the original transmission out right there, but probably oversized bearings. He loves to do that, which is awesome. Got a bearing right here. Yes. Nice one-piece design right here. I like that. I like that. So, now I get to tear into the truck. All I've done up to this point is remove the wheels and tires and the gear covers right here. So, I'm going to pull the gears out of this and keep on digging. When you go to pop that loose, make sure you contain it. If that thing flies across the room, it's probably gone. Before I dig any deeper, let's go and get this cover off and see just how bad it is under here. I have never opened this up. All right, let's take a peek here. All right, definitely had a little bit of sand intrusion in there. Not that bad though. I've seen a lot worse on other vehicles. Yeah. So now that we've seen inside of here, now it's time to actually get the transmission out and all that. And I'm going to do this in as minimal as possible. I'm going to actually remove the plate right here by removing some bolts over here, some cross members, and actually take that whole side piece off, which has the transmission cover and the motor, and there, everything is right there. So yeah, I got some work to do. Well, it worked. Haha. You got to take these off as well because there's some teeny tiny little screws. There's doubles on that cross brace. You can see them right there. Okay, so now that we have all this apart, we can continue taking things loose. And yeah, alrighty, moving right along. I got it apart, but I got to tell you, it seems a little bit overcomplicated. I mean, the cover's got to come off from the back side right there, and then you got this, which is kind of stuck in there like that, and the I must have taken it apart wrong. Must have. But regardless, it's apart, and now I can start working on the new stuff. I gotta tell you guys, for as much as I put this through, it actually looks really good. The tooth conditions are really good. I'm impressed. Now, just because I have this out, I will pull that off just to take a peek in there. Maybe shove a little earplug in there if there's room, just to tighten it up a little bit. It actually looks good to me. I'm going to shove maybe a quarter of an earplug just to stiffen it up a little bit and put it right back together. Now, I do got to tell you guys, if you're building a straight racer out of this thing, I mean just you're building a racer, the quick access to the diff, which I recently found out, the quick access to this right here is actually a benefit. You could run maybe a looser diff or a looser track, or, you know, you can actually tune it quick and easy by having multiple diffs. You just, you know, toss one in for whatever. For me, I really don't need that feature. And I would have to say most everybody out there, you know, yeah, you just don't need that feature. So that's coming out. And of course, now that this is ready for the Vitavon case, it's going in. Okay guys, the way he set this up, you can actually remove the whole pinion gear assembly out like that, and then drop the belly out and all that. So yeah, I like that. And if you're going to do any shimming, for gear mesh or any of that stuff, now's the time to do it. Gotta have both hands for this one. The way he has this set up is brilliant. Okay, so you got one bolt at the top to take out. That's it. And then these two bolts right here and here go into the top case. And you can take out the whole pinion and everything. Then, if you want to get to that, you can just simply drop those out and then the whole belly comes out. This is nice. I did add a shim to the pinion gear, and hopefully if you're building trucks like this, you've got shim stock. This is what I used right here, so it's a 0.5 millimeter. Kind of a thick one, but it should be all right. I want to show you guys the bearing real quick. So these are the stock pinion bearings right here. Look at the one that he put in this thing. That thing's huge. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Wow. There we go. Everything is on. Now I get to put the gears and the motor all right here in my hand. There it is. Everything looks great. Everything feels good. Backlashes look good. All that stuff. So yeah. And I do gotta say, setting it up like this with this plate off could be the best way to go. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I took a chance on that. It's ready to go back in. Heck yeah. And it is time to give this thing a pull. Oh, wow. Wow. There we go. We've actually got a little tiny bit of rain out here. Ha! My new dirt is kind of, let's see. All right. Hey, it's not so dusty. Look at that. Ha! No dust. Wow, that thing really just launched. Way better than I thought. Holy moly. Ah, heck, I shouldn't do this again. I hit that bump. Oh my goodness. Is that like a bounce slap wheelie? Oh, I shouldn't be doing this again. On the other side. Okay, now let's check out the back side of this thing. I do gotta tell you guys, it is jumping a lot further than what I had anticipated. So let's hope for the best here. Ah. Okay, we beat on this thing enough. I've actually bent the front little bumper thingy. So yeah. What was that? I gotta try to do that again. Except this I'm gonna try slow motion. If I get that again, I'll be impressed. Well, I guess that was a fluke. Gotta try to clean off my tires. Why, thank you. All right. Really? Again? There we go. Well, guys, how was that install and test drive? Everything went together good. No problem. I did a little bit of grease and a little bit of oil in that cavity where the diff sits. My hope is that it'll mix and kind of flow. Not like a gear lube, but more like a, I don't know, a thinner grease. So hopefully it'll stay on the gears. Because, you know, you put these grease on these gears, it just slings off, sticks to the case, and now your gears are basically running dry. A lot of gear companies, they say, oh, this grease sticks, it won't come off. Bull. It slings off. Just natural centrifugal forces, it's going to sling off. But anyway, hopefully this right here will actually flow back to it. But beside the point, that jump, I gotta get that taken down. Everything I take back there, I just want to jump it. And this thing right here had some pretty horrible landings, but it took it. Nothing broke. I mean, granted, 70-75 Vitavon axle housings, 70-75 links. You know, you can't, those won't break. Can't see those breaking. But like the bolts that hold them in, you know, sometimes things have to give. The front bumper right here, I had a jump and it just, boom, stuffed right into the ground pretty hard. That's bent. So, and the chassis looks to be okay as well. So, we're good to go. But anyway, guys, hopefully the install helped out. And hopefully you hung around to watch the beatdown of this thing. Anyway, guys, in that description, there are links for all kinds of stuff. The Vitavon parts and pieces that are on here. The truck itself. I'll even try to find that little bumper thing. I think it's something on eBay or Amazon. The J Concepts wheels and tires. The Freestyle hubs, if I can find those, I'll put those down there as well. I'll just try to link it all up. They are affiliate links from AMain, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. So if you want to support the channel, there you go. Click the little arrow thing down there and psh, all the links for everything. Guys, Check that description. Use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. And thank you all for watching.
Guys, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. So, in the description, there's a link to become a channel member. If you want to become a channel member, it's a very simple $2, $5, $10, or if you really got some money, $25 a month. It's a simple way to support the channel. So, get that, and I am doing monthly giveaways for members only, so you might want to consider it. So, guys, use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all for watching.